A year ago from today, I was absolutely devastated. My hair was brittle, thinner. Last year, I started to hate my hair. It was severely heat damaged. It was a lot thinner, a lot shorter. And now I have fell in love with my hair again. I want to share the tips with you on today of how I restored my heat damaged hair. So I want to talk about how I got my hair thicker and longer again. And hopefully this will help you if you kind of been through the same thing that I've been through. But let's talk about what caused my hair to get super thin. I'm going to show you a clip right here of how it used to look a year ago. Okay, so this is what happened. So a year ago, I had decided that I was going to stop putting so much heat on my hair. My hair had got so thin from just straightening my hair all the time, and I was doing it back to back every single month. And even though my hair was beautiful when I was straightening it, I started to notice that it was getting thinner. And I started getting a lot of heat damage. Even though I was using some form of a heat protectant, my hair, my curl pattern started loosening up really bad, and my texture started changing. I also was following advice of all these different hairstylists, on natural hairstylists, like on Twitter. I know it's X now, but I still call it Twitter. But yeah, on Twitter, it was Twitter at the time. I was following advice of like the no oils, no butter advice, and then anytime that I did wear like a wash and go or some type of curly hairstyle, I started to like only use mousse or only use gel. And those products that I was using in my hair was very, me not knowing at the time, it was very drying to my hair, especially when I did like the gel only or something like that. I mean, yeah, it made the curls pop and it looked good, but me, I just wasn't really comprehending that it was drying my hair out at the same time, because I was using like no oils, no butters. I was like following the no oils, no butter movement, which was a big no-no, because my hair started getting even drier. Like, I didn't notice quite right away, but after a while, I just start seeing that my hair was not liking that. That's just like the blue magic wave. Like, I remember years and years ago when everybody started back using blue magic and stuff, like the old school hair products. Well, I tried that and it didn't work good on my hair. It actually tangled my ends. I don't know why, but my hair just didn't like blue magic. So I'm saying that to say, like, that's what damaged my hair. Trying to follow all these different hair trends, following what everybody was doing. And so I told myself, hey, I need to go back to the basics. So I went back to the basics and start using more natural hair products that I knew would work on my hair. And I had remembered years and years ago that I had followed some natural hair YouTubers that use more so like more natural products, more Ayurvedic products and whatnot. And so I went back to the basics of starting to use the more natural stuff, starting to do more simple things. So like I use things like, you know, this hair butter right here. It consists of like cocoa butter, shea butter, almond oil, olive oil, black tea leaves. So I went back to the basics. I started using like more natural products, like Ayurvedic products like this. This is a shampoo bar with neem And then sometimes, now I'm not saying that I don't use any products at all that are on the shelves of the natural hair section. Now I don't use most products that are on the shelves of the natural hair product sections in the store. More so because a lot of them have ingredients that are really not good and not healthy for our hair. And I don't know if you've been hearing lately that a lot of these products that they do put on the shelves have contain chemicals that are causing a lot of hair loss in people. So this is a Urban Hydration. So they have like shampoo, conditioner, and this is on the shelves, but it has more clean ingredients on it. Not saying that it's completely clean, but it's more clean than the average hair product that you will see on the shelf. So I had to start getting very picky about things that I put on my hair again, with the exception, sometimes I will, I still use edge control. I really don't worry about the ingredients and the edge control like that, because I really only use it on my edges. But as far as like conditioners or whatever, I try to use more clean products that have more clean ingredients, and that really helped with the thickness of my hair. Like, that was the ultimate game changer. And I actually didn't start doing that right away. I start doing that like, I want to say halfway into this year of getting my hair back to the state it's in now. Don't follow every trend that you see on social media, because it can potentially damage your hair. So I just like to go to the basics and do what works for me. And yeah, which is using natural hair products like your shea butters, your oils, different things like that to keep your hair moisturized, even things like aloe vera juice, whatever. Okay. I started protective styling. So a year ago, I got some boho goddess braids, and I wore that for a little bit over a month, about a month and a week, or a month and 2 weeks. And that was the start of me leaving my hair alone. So that was the main thing I did. Left my hair alone, and I really liked having the braids at that time because I was so much into my hair. And so you want to try to find styles that are going to help you to not be in your hair so much, and also styles that can also like protect your ends. I also wore styles like crochets. I did crochet locks in my hair for about 3 months. And then for about 2 to 3 months, I wore a lace wig. But while I was wearing that lace wig, I kept my hair twisted or braided under. And then when I wore the wig, I would make sure to wear like some type of satin cap over my hair, or like just something that would still protect my hair from me wearing the lace wig. And I did not wear the lace wig with glue. I did a glueless method so that I could also keep and maintain my edges, because I've been there. So if you know, you know. And also the other style that I did throughout the year was twists, mini twists. One time I did mini twists, and then another part of the time I did chunky twists. So those were literally all the styles that I did throughout this year. I made sure that I did styles where I was not going to be in my hair like that. So crochets, my hair was braided all the time under the crochets. Twists, my hair was twisted up, and I did like, I tucked my ends, and then I would sometimes wear like a bun with the twist, doing different styles with the twist. Or like with the wigs, I would wear the twist or braids under my wigs, no glue, and those braids. So those were all the protective styles that I did. And also, my wash routine, I changed the way I wash my hair. I decided that instead of washing my hair in its loose state all the time, not saying that I never did it, but sometimes I would wash my hair while it was in twists or braids. And I think that helped with me not nagging and pulling on my hair all the time while I was washing it. So I think that was also a big contributing factor to the current state that it's in. I made sure to protect my ends. So like, let's say for example, when I wore mini twists or chunky twists, a big part of the time I would wear my ends tucked some kind of way. So like if I wore a mini twist, instead of me just wearing the mini twist and letting my hair like hit my shoulders and touch my shirt like it's doing right now, I would take bobby pins, kind of do like this, and then I'll take the bobby pin and then like pin it so it can be like a kind of like a bob. And if I can find that video, I'll insert a clip of how that style looked on me. But yeah, I tucked my ends, like I said, not all the time, but a big part of the time. When I had the boho braids, I didn't worry about that because my ends were protected with the hair, the weave that I had added into my hair. As far as the wigs, my ends were protected because I had like a satin cap thing like under the wig. And then as far as the crochets, my ends were protected by just before I crocheted the hair in, I had my ends like sewed up together so that they were not exposed, if that makes sense. And also I made sure to keep my ends protected by moisturizing them. So like for example, this hair butter that I have that's made out of like different butters and oils, I would take this and like, let's say for example, if I had twists in my hair, I would take this butter and I would make sure it was like saturated with this. Well, I would spray water on it or aloe vera juice on it. You can do aloe vera juice too. And I would spray my hair and then I would seal it with this. And that's how I would keep my ends protected. And by the time like, and I did it on braids too, so like braids and my twists. So by the time, like for example, if I was wearing crochets or wearing a wig, by the time I would take my hair down, my hair would still be super moisturized, like not dry at all. So protecting your ends are crucial because that's like the most brittle part of your hair and the oldest part of your hair. So you really have to protect your ends and just be very nice and gentle to them. I did not oil my scalp on a periodic basis, but there was one period of time I had bought like this Ayurvedic hair oil that had like herbs and stuff in it. And I had oiled my scalp like every 3 to 4 days. And I used that product for like over like a month and a half or so, and I saw like massive hair growth. I didn't want to oil my hair every single day because I didn't want to like just clog up my pores and stuff. But I did see a boost in hair growth from that. But that, again, that was not part of my regular routine all the time. I just was not consistent in that. Started being more gentle with my hair. So when I took down hairstyles, I wasn't just ripping it apart and rushing. I wanted to make sure that I was in a state of mind to where I wasn't angry. I just was in a peaceful state of mind and everything, and I wasn't in a rush. I wanted to make sure that I was taking my hair down or handling my hair very carefully. So please, like, just treat your hair as if it's like super delicate. Just be gentle with it and love your hair in the state it's in. Like, I really had to start, even though I hated it a year ago, I had to tell myself like, okay, even though I don't like the way it looks right now, I've got to be gentle with it. Give myself time, you know. And then also just wearing those different styles helped me to not be so depressed about how my hair had got, because I start seeing my hair transform like as I was taking the different hairstyles down, and I could see, oh, okay, my hair is getting thicker. And I even remember like a few months ago, I was just telling someone like, you know, my hair, you know, I'm still trying to get it thicker and all that, and me not even realizing my hair was actually way thicker than what I initially thought. But it was because like I was wearing all these different styles and not really seeing, you know, the real true thickness like I see right now. Last but not least, I start drinking a lot more water, eating a lot more whole foods. Not saying that my diet is perfect, but I eat a lot of raw foods, drink a lot of water, and also as a result of that, I've lost 25 pounds so far. And so yeah, that I feel like that was a big contributing factor. Like the more you give your body on the inside, like the vitamins and minerals, like I take sea moss, eating fruit, water, veggies, stuff like that, taking herbs. I feel like that also gave me a really big boost. That's pretty much it. That's all I did, y'all. I just had to get more in tune with the basics, start loving, being gentle with my hair again. And this is how it's gotten to how it is now. And also just keeping the satin cap on at night. Most of the time, there were some times that I didn't. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was perfect, but for all the things that I told you, I did it pretty consistently for a year to get it to where it is now. And my future plans for my hair is for the rest of the year, I would like to, I'm either gonna put my hair in some chunky twists or some chunky braids. And I'm going to wear some clip-ins. I have something that I have to go to in a week, so I'm just gonna wear some clip-ins for that and probably wear clip-ins for about a week or so. I try not to keep clip-ins in that long, but I'm gonna try this new method. So if you wanna see that new method of how I use the clip-ins to where it's not gonna be as much tension on my scalp and my hair, and that's another reason why I didn't like clip-ins, because like it would hurt my scalp and stuff. Maybe 2 weeks if this no tension method works, like I hope it does. And after that, I'm just gonna be wearing it like in chunky, like I said, chunky twists, chunky braids, and wearing U-parts, lace wigs. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Knowing me, I might change my mind and decide I just wanna wear some like some jumbo braids with weave added. I guess that's like chunky braids or whatever, and then wigs. But that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the year, at least up until January. That's my plans for the rest of the year as far as what I'm gonna do with my hair. And like I said, I might change. But if you wanna see the rest of my hair journey, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, if you like the advice and tips, please hit the like button so other people can get this helpful advice. Because y'all, let's get back to beautiful, thick, long, healthy hair. Like y'all, I am so in love with my hair. I really am. Because that was a lot of hard work and patience and time that it took to get it back to where it is now. So yeah, that's it for today, and I will see you in the next video.